Your transformation transforms the whole world. Be aware of this magnitude. Be aware of your responsibilities and your options. Any opinion that one person alone cannot change, cause or improve anything has no truth content and is fundamentally wrong. We have been experiencing the ripple effects of your evolution of consciousness there on planet Earth. And we must say that from the ninth dimension, what you have expanded into feels so very good. You see, every time we offer you something that can help to elevate your consciousness, and you receive it and use it, we benefit from that as well. This is true throughout this universe. We are all coexisting within the same universal consciousness. Therefore, when we help you, we help ourselves. The same is true for you there on planet Earth. When you help another, you are truly just helping yourself. You are going to get more of what you give, and that works in the other direction as well. If you are harming someone else, if you are even thinking harmful thoughts about them, you are only harming yourself. Over the next 3 months, you will experience an acceleration of energy in your world and in your personal energy field. The energy is rising. All life is moving into higher light as it can, and you can allow this. You can allow this experience of evolving into higher states of consciousness and experience this transformative unfolding. By riding the waves of incoming solar energy and the new harmonics emanating from the planetary field, you can open, willingly, consciously, to the fullness of your being and learn how to be the conscious creator and the deliberate receiver you came here to be. This erroneous assumption has existed for a long time and has settled in the collective consciousness of mankind. Generation after generation passes on this error, this misjudgment of your actual strength and power. The social structures support this pattern, and an exit from this false mass assumption, from this error, has so far been associated with great difficulties. Anyone who opposed this postulate was severely handicapped, laughed at, humiliated, or even put to death. Every human being who has awakened to consciousness and power has been experienced as disruptive and has been attacked by society for lack of understanding, or specifically so as not to remind people of who they are. And not as usual cause a kind of chain reaction. A collective awakening has always been fought with all means and suppressed with all methods. The energy and reality of love should always be reserved and possible for only a few. This is why it is so important to pay attention to what you are thinking about, what you are saying, how you are feeling, and how you are vibrating. And know that you have the ability to help others in far corners of the world with what you are thinking, with how you are sending energies in that direction. And as you send out the love, the light, the healing, and the compassion, that is what you will get back from your fellow humans. You have so much power within you, and it is really time for you all to tap into that power, to allow that power to be what you experience on a moment-to-moment basis. Any thought or belief you are using to convince yourselves of how small and insignificant you are must be cast aside at this point if you are going to enjoy this journey of ascension. This journey of ascension is really about knowing yourselves as more than what you have previously thought yourselves to be. Divine Ones, you came here for the ultimate reunion, the ultimate awakening and transmutation of energy. You came here knowing your entry would likely be a bit or a lot bumpy, and that you would forget who you are. You came here trusting that you would remember and reconnect, that you would allow the light within you to draw you inwards and upwards. You knew that your desires would awaken within you a curiosity to understand more about how to create your experience on purpose. You knew that you would sense and feel the separation of your energy within you, when you are out of tune with who you truly are, and that gradually. You would discover this inner guidance system, made possible by the presence within you of your own higher light. Each of you exists now in a field of dynamically expanding and elevating light. You are opening up within your human DNA, new capacities, and the world around you is new. There are more dimensions of experience here, available now. The menu for living, perceiving, and co-creating on Earth is expanding, quickly and significantly. A person living in freedom and love is the guarantee that all destructiveness, fear, and lack of love will disappear. So far, this has not been able to find a global reflection, because up to now, too little beneficial energy has been fed into the collective, and the dark forces have prevented this with all the power at their disposal. Your smallness was always shown to you until you finally believed in it completely. You have stopped asking questions neither yourself nor others, and have been kept busy surviving to at least secure your physical existence. Beyond that, no perception was possible and also not desirable. In addition, all your systems are designed in such a way that they keep you in constant turmoil. Your perception should always be focused on the outside, because turning to your inside is undesirable, hindering, and has little power. Those who are responsible for this know exactly what an awakening and what the return triggers in your heart: freedom and absolute independence. You are not small and insignificant. You are powerful, and you are all that is in the flesh. Recognize this within yourselves and in others, and you are awakened. Be aware of when you are operating from this knowing, and when you are not, and you will be able to release that which is limiting to you, that which is telling you that you are small or insignificant. Your power extends even beyond your dimension and your earth as we feel it, and others feel it in the non-physical dimensions when you step into your power, when you align with Source. You are in this process of becoming all the time the masters that you truly are, and it is time for you to let go so that you can enjoy the ride and experience the growth that is inevitable. That is part of the ascension process, and therefore your birthright in this lifetime. This is a universal ascension. We are all doing it, and we are all affecting each other when we go with the flow, and we accept these changes that are occurring. Resist nothing and resist no one, and you will be in that flow. You will be recognizing that you are the creator of all of this, and it is all to benefit you. It is all for your spiritual evolution and growth, and when you experience it, you naturally want others to experience it as well. You want to share the wealth. You want to share the knowledge, the wisdom that you attain through your growth experiences and your successful navigation of them. Now is the time to align within, to cultivate inner harmony, and to recognize the vibrational reality as the reality that is your source. The divine supply that is available to you as you allow it to flow is so abundant, so filled with love and well-being. You are being called from within to open and allow an expanded presence, an expanded field of divine light, of higher light, to be internalized and embodied by you. This is the shift of the ages, long anticipated and coming into new phases of fruition. Now and over the next 3 months, the dynamics of time will be changing enormously. It is so important that you learn to go within and confidently connect with all that you are. For it is in this relationship and in this orientation that you will find flow and ease and grace and joy and be an emanating presence of love and wholeness in the world, which you will find so fun and natural, and it will be such a relief to you as this higher light within you becomes you. Draws you inward and upward, and you shift into a new state of being here, joining the earth, which is already emerging and arising into a new octave of expression. Divine ones, the time is now for you to give your full allegiance to the source within you, to your own innermost being, and to open to the love, the knowing, the joy and the well-being that is your birthright. Your economy, your politics, your social structures are pervaded by it. For an infinitely long time, the individual human being has often been deliberately kept away from his strength and power, his inner strength and beauty. Awakening and growth, finding your way back into your being, has been extremely difficult so far, since the reality on Earth in no way promoted this, but has always hindered or prevented it wherever possible. The few great spirits who attained final perfection are usually portrayed as transfigured and enraptured, so that no one gets the idea of following these masters of life. They have been removed from your everyday life and placed at an unattainable height as divine, superhuman, and far from any earthly connection. In doing so, one consciously overlooks the fact that these people, just like you, were people among people and had to go through their experiences and learning steps just like you, and it wasn't made easy for them. For many millennia, the Earth had a completely different vibration frequency than today, when everything is in upheaval and change. This meant that a breakthrough into the light, a direct connection to home, our original source, was very difficult. Just as a dense curtain does not allow a glimpse of what lies behind, it was almost impossible to get a glimpse of this all-pervading reality. What you put out into the universe when you have one of these successes benefits all. All can learn from your experiences, even if you never write about them or speak about them. We truly are all in this together, and we are supporting each other in this ascension journey, and that is power. That knowing that you are not doing it all by yourselves allows you to let go a bit more of the struggle, and to let in more of the help and more of the positive experiences that others are having on your planet and throughout this beautiful universe of ours. We are ascending as well. We are rising up, becoming more of who we are, and we are sending all of that light and love and positivity to all of you there on Earth. Make sure you are taking some time in your busy day to open up to what's coming to you from above.